Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover. One that takes us back to the Black Slim Shady and the months that led up to that point, when Game went on a press run about how they don't play Eminem in nightclubs and on the streets.
When have you ever heard an Eminem song in the club?
And Tony Yayo was recently asked about his thoughts on the diss from the Game, and quote respectfully, Tony Yayo expanded on why he doesn't believe Game is relevant enough or qualifies in this day to be dissing Eminem like that. And we'll get to more on this in a bit, as this stirred some wild debates online, as some are of the impression that Eminem is scared of Game's pen. More on this later. Today we also have more that shocked the web. Lupe Fiasco and Kid Cudi going at it online after word about this clip got to Lupe Fiasco.
Me later and bring up the fact like, you sold me clothes. So like, I would always like hide in the stock room.
Who did you hide from?
So like, and this is funny, but we're laughing about this, right? Lupe Fiasco came to the store one day. He was in the store, I was in the bag, and they was like, yo, Lupe's here. I was like, oh shit. Stayed down the stairs, waited till he left. And I was like, yo, what you down here for? And I explained it to my dude, same way I explained it to you. I was like, yo, bro, if I get famous one day, right, I don't ever want this saying like, yo, you sold me clothes, you my son. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that. Like, this was my explanation. And yo, bro, when you think about it, he hates me to this day. He hates me. So it's like I was right. I was on to something. I sensed something in the universe, you know? So this is like my plan at that time, you know? I was like totally hyper aware that something was gonna happen for me. And, you know, I was just like, this, I can't have nobody making no diss record like.
And Lupe Fiasco lost it on Twitter when he saw this, as he believes all he did in the past was show love to Kid Cudi before they fell out, and it kick-started with this: Kid Cudi is a B and continues to be a B. Ain't nobody finna bring up he used to work at the Babe store to diss his bum for having a regular job before he was a famous B with a cool job. And Lupe expanded on how he doesn't understand Kid Cudi's logic and added, I wanna beat the dude up so bad, I'm getting a migraine. And when he was asked about why he's agitated by this, he broke it down about how back in the day he reached out to Kid Cudi when Cudi was going through ish to encourage him, and it was all love whenever they met, but things changed when he offered his fans personalized verses for $500, and this happened. Cudi tweets me out of nowhere and asks, what you gonna do with the money from those verses? I'm taken aback and I'm thinking he's playing. So I responded with, what you gonna do with the money from those 1500 Zanotti collabs? He had just did a collab with them around the same time. Then it is silence, but I'm not really thinking about. Then after a few minutes, I get a bunch of spam tweets talking about I'm a thief and a swindler. So I'm like, what the F is this? I go to Cudi's page and this B is on his feed talking about Lupe robbing his fans, and he'd never do that. So long story short, he tried to reach out to Cudi but couldn't get a hold of him, and Lupe found this to be pretty much defamation. And now in 2024, this interview dropped where Cudi claims Lupe hates him, hence why Lupe got triggered. And Kid Cudi reacted on X, claiming he sent him a DM and added, hey brother, please refrain from calling me out my name. I come with love. Here's a DM I sent. You can't receive messages, just noticed. I have no reason to cap. Now, if you want to keep the same negative energy, we can't speak. I have no room in my life for that. I'm trying to move past this. I'ma talk with you tomorrow. And this set things off even more for Lupe, or what? Bomb? You're trying to come years later with this piece crap half apology. Dude, you could have settled this years ago with a simple phone call. Now you ain't got the room after the due date. Dude, you will always be a B to me. I just want to hear that apology from your mouth, then you can kick rocks. Every dude I know you know think you a B too. This ain't nothing new. And Kid Cudi apologized on Twitter, but Lupe isn't having it. He really wants to hear Cudi apologize for real. Talk about textbook definition of pent-up anger. Lupe been waiting for this moment to call him out since he believes Cudi threw dirt on his name years ago, and he finally snapped. But Cudi is playing the quote, positive energy vibes stick right now. What are your thoughts? Moving on, Tony Yayo was recently asked about his thoughts on Game dissing Eminem on Black Slim Shady, and quote respectfully, Tony Yayo believes someone who still performs in nightclubs isn't qualified. Check this out.
Like I said, from no disrespect to Game, but can Game fill the arena right now? M can. It's levels to this shit. Game is nice. Banks is nice. I always think they was good rappers. Buck is nice. Banks was always my favorite though. I felt like Banks was a little more lyrical than Game. Game, to me, had a great situation at the time. Cause like I said, Dre was under the pressure, not under pressure, but Dre was, if you in the studio from the West Coast, you gotta kind of blow up West Coast up after what you just did to 50. 50 the biggest nigga at the rap game at that time. So what I'm saying is Game had a lovely situation. Cause you had Dr. Dre beats there, and you had the hottest in the world right there to give you the assist.
Now, even Game himself revealed that dissing Eminem was bogus, pretty much fake beef for clout.
He was the top dog, and I tend to do that. Even on my last album with, throwing shots at Eminem and beefing with Eminem, it was just me being upset with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre can't out-rap me, so I just went at M, just because that's just how I get sometimes. But it's always competitive. It ain't like I'm gonna see M and be like, what's up now? You know what I'm saying? It's M. You know what I'm saying?
But that didn't stop some users from jumping to conclusions during debates, as when a user claimed there was a response, it was on the realest song that came out in August. He said, "You say they don't play my music in clubs. The only reason you're getting played there is because you still perform in them." And in response to this, some believe, yet he's still scared to call out Game's name, and they kept going, excuses. He's being attacked on wax and doesn't want to respond because he's scared. Like Eminem isn't aware that Game's clout chasing because of his financial predicament. And from where I stand, a full-on diss track from Eminem aimed at Game would be pretty much helping him pay the $7 million he owes. And if you don't know, the Super Bowl performance is what started this. He wasn't invited and missed out on millions of dollars worth of promo. So dissing Eminem was his next bet, but we all know how it ended. It still flopped. But over to you guys, share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.